Guys, what's happening? Welcome back. I've actually recorded a few random bits over the past like 6 days or so. So yeah, it's been a busy week, and now we're into pretty much 3.5 weeks out now. So from last week, I'll actually just put some of these clips in. So obviously Stevie, one of my clients who was 7.5 weeks out from his show, he came over for a session and also for some posing as well. We ran through posing, we ran through a few bits as well. So that was extremely nice to have him over, and we went through. It was very valuable as well because we got to take a look at some of his posing, and obviously because we saw him in person, we actually made a couple of adjustments due to kind of like looking slightly different in person than in pictures as well. So that was excellent. Okay. Like yourself, sir. Okay. Unrack. Right, take your time. Take your time. Remember what I said. Knees a bit narrower. There you go. That's way better. Strong. Nice. That's easy. Knees narrower. Don't press through the outside. Press through the whole foot. Drive. That's way better. Way better. Deep, 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 deep. Mate, take your fucking depth. Come on. Depth, depth, depth. That's, yes, there you go. Don't let these travel out. Don't let these travel out. Depth. I'm here with you all day. I'm here with you. Make them hard. Don't let them travel out, mate. There you go. There you go. There you go. Deep. Contract. Beautiful. Just stick with it. Just stick with it. I'm with you, everyone. Just stay with it. Load here. Load here. There you go. There you go. All day. All day. Take your time. Depth, depth, depth. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're working. Now we're working. Stay yourself, stay. Come on. I'm with you. Don't panic. Nail it. Nail it. Yes. Yes. More. 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 Oh, that's the fucking set. Rack. Yes. Beautiful.
It was going, but it wasn't.
Good. Good. I think one more rep there. And like it would have just me been taking the whole thing. Like that was just like you grinding and me just like touching it a bit. You have to be smart. Like if you're saying like right, one more rep, it's literally just me pulling it off you. That's the fucking point in that. You know what I mean? So like, and that if you done one extra rep there, you'd probably be smashed for your next set. And I got nothing out of it. So that was like your failure there. So Stevie is over from Ireland today. He is just under 8 weeks out from MBFI. We'll do some posing with him in a few minutes as well, and we'll take a look at what he looks like. Boy, he's looking really good. His first ever show. Yeah. So yeah, that's actually back in Dublin, the 24th of yeah. So I'll be going back home. I've got a few clients doing that, so I'll be going home to see Stevie win. But what do you think of the gym?
I'm like a child in here. It's unbelievable. Like I've never seen anything like it.
I think so.
Relax a bit.
I think a lot of people say that I'll have to get over, but like
they don't do it.
I think when you actually come over here, like you'll definitely come back over again. Just
already talking about him about going like it's crazy.
Yeah, I think once you come here, once you realise like what it's about, and you just want to come back again. But
it's just atmosphere and everyone's prepped and everyone's fucking buzzing.
Yeah,
it's good. Like
it's good. It's the environment you need to be in, man.
See this back in
you don't see this back in Galway.
Definitely not.
But your environment there is pretty good.
Yeah.
You get good sessions in. You've got to where you are. So
work like
yeah, 100%.
Still not the same. The equipment and everything is unbelievable.
Yeah. Then the day after that, we actually went down to Liverpool, which was a 2-hour drive. Well, it was meant to be a 2-hour drive. It was for Jen's shoot. So Jen booked a beach shoot. I forget the name of the guy she done it with. But I'll put some obviously clips in this as well. But she booked in a beach shoot and it was in Liverpool, and it turned out to be like 5 hours because it was a really bad crash. So like 3 hours sitting in the car, like just a standstill. It was a stressful day. We got back pretty late. Yeah, it was a stressful day. So yeah, that's why I didn't record any more of the shoot day.
And then face, yeah, go face sideways or there. I will go. So kneel. Yeah, there. Even a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Maybe some face more towards the dunes there, and then yeah, press down on the sand, go down on the sand. So we will find a spot. Yeah. So for this, with the solid day, you can interact with a little bit with the sides of the swim water and look in different directions. Yes. Nice, okay.
Good morning, guys. So Saturday, 4 weeks out on the button. We had a new low weigh in today as well, and really felt that. Pretty fucked this morning, but a lot tighter. I had a pretty restless sleep last night, so I get to that stage now where sleep is getting not poor. Sleep is actually really good quality, but I am waking up a lot more. And I find it a little bit more difficult to go back to sleep, but I'm getting like at the moment like 8.5 hours in bed and like 7 hours actually sleep, so it's actually not that bad. So I still feel pretty fresh. So over to Cuba this morning for an in-person check-in with Jem as well, and then we actually have a posing seminar today as well, and I have Will from R&R in for physio as well. So yeah, pretty busy day. It's been a very busy week. Hello.
Oh no, there
Girl,
he
go
goes.
boy. Come on, in. I'm treat you, I fucking wish. 114.2. Okay, so that was check-in this morning boxed off. Since I've got home, got a bunch of work boxed off. Actually had a call and a catch up with the clients. Had my first meal. So we actually put more food in over the next few days. Kind of like, it's gonna be probably for the next like 5 days or so. Slightly higher food, slightly less expenditure. We have pulled clean down, and training volume will be slightly reduced. So kind of sort of like a deload this over the next few days. So you will see in that video, like, yes, I'm sharper, but definitely a lot flatter. I actually found it difficult to pose this morning. I couldn't really feel anything, so definitely a lot flatter. So a few days of filling back out a little bit, and then we will crack on and pull the remainder of the body fat off, which there's not a whole lot left. You know, yes, there's still a good chunk to pull off, but we're not a million miles away. So I'm very, very excited for it. So we are just currently on the way to Ultraflex because I'm with R&R. Jay is actually away at the moment, so I'm going in to see Will. So I'm really looking forward to this. And we are in James' car again because my car is back in the garage, which I will go through later on, but being a bit of a shit show. But yeah, in with Will. This is the big man.
Hello.
We're in to get seen today. This is much needed. Rest day today, always on a rest day, and then legs tomorrow, so it's time to get beaten. So after Saturday, okay, I actually just didn't record anymore, and it just complete honesty here. I've been fucked the last few days. I really have. We brought more food in from Saturday. It is now Wednesday, and we still have more food in at the moment as well. And we actually just seem to be getting tighter at the moment too. We're going to push on from maybe tomorrow or the next day, but prep us hit basically. And the last thing I wanted to do was pick up a camera and show anything else. So again, it's just been completely, you know, raw and honest. That up until now it's been, you know, pretty straightforward, but now there's days where I'm just like, right, let's just get through today. I think I have clients to worry about and focus on and give them all my attention. I have training to focus on. I got to eat my meals and then go to bed. So clients, training, bed is like my day at the moment. So that's like my main priority. So bit more energy today, bit more back to life as well after a few days of higher food, and also a few deload sessions as well with less volume and some less expenditure too. So I feel a lot fresher today. Now with the level of body fat at the moment, regardless of more food, etc., like I could eat anything right now and I would still feel the same. You know, when body fat is low, body fat is low. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's what people have to realize. Like regardless if someone's dieting on a certain amount of calories and someone's dieting on other calories, like it really does not matter. It's all relative, because either way, when your body fat is that low, it's not nice. You know what I mean? You're going to feel the same way anyway. But I reckon we have another like 3 kilo to pull off, and we'll do that from like 3 weeks out until like a week out. Like honestly, if I wanted to, I could pull off like 4 or 5 kilo in a week. That's how fast my body is responding right now. Even with more food in, my weight has just held. My weight has literally just held, and I've got leaner. So my body is super responsive right now. So yeah, we'll push on from like 3 weeks, 2 weeks of fat loss, pull off. I reckon about 3 kg. If we need to pull off more, we will, but I'm not far away now. And then we have a couple of things to play with to really kind of pull out water from kind of under the skin as well. I'm holding a bit of water lower body wise around the glutes, and there's still fat there, and that fat will come off, but then there's a few adjustments to make. Obviously the final week, which obviously should pull a bit of that water out as well, due to kind of compound manipulation, etc. too. So I'm excited. It's very weird for me to actually have more food this close to a show. Now again, it's nowhere near as much food as what I would have usually had in off season, etc. But for me personally, I always prep myself, so I'd always like push a little bit harder. You know what I mean? But this time I've maintained every single bit of muscle that I have, and I think that has been super important. Chipping away the fat but not losing any size. So, you know, I have full trust in Kuba. Any decision he makes, a day or two later, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why he's done this. You know, so everything's starting to kind of play out nicely now. But even now, mentally, oh, I won't lie, it's been a bit difficult over the last few days having more food. I just want to crack on, I just want to push on, but I have full trust. So we will see in 3.5 weeks' time. If I'm still fat on stage, we will see. If I'm peeled, we will see. You know what I mean? But either way, you know, I'm happy with how I'm looking at the moment. I know I'm already probably the best I've ever been. So it's going to be exciting now. Going into the next few weeks, really pulling off another chunk and really just finishing this off, basically. Okay, now I say finishing this off. There's still a lot of work to be done in that time, but I'm going to lean into that. That's the part I really love. So, you know, mentally the last few days hasn't been the best for me. So this is actually just a run through of current food. So this was food before Saturday, macro breakdown at the moment, okay? But since then, we had obviously the diet break on in, so a few days higher food, and this is the macros. Forget about this day here, but this is actually the macros every day, training day and rest day. Okay, so you will see it's gone from, you know, 3,500 and then 3,000 pretty much on rest days to pretty much like 4.4 or 4.3 every single day. And like I said, weight is pretty much holding at this as well. And on top of this, today we actually went 2 muffins pre-workout, 2 squares bars post-workout, and also 2 muffins with my last meal as well. And then the other day we went an extra 150 grams of rice in on top of these meals as well. So this is the food, but we've also had a couple of days with slightly higher than this also. And the reasons for the muffins and the squares bars at the moment as well. Obviously that's a lot of food, you know, gone in this week, and I'm still nowhere near like 100% full as well. So for me, it's going to take a lot of food to fill me, okay? And the last week, we're probably going to utilise some of these sources, such as muffins and squares bars, etc. now, or as well. So we're just making sure now that they actually agree with me and sit with me well, which they are, which is fantastic. So now we're going to be able to utilise things like this on peak week to be able to get the amount of food that I need to actually fill up without my stomach kind of blown out from high volumes of carbs. Does that make sense? So just something we're kind of trialing here at the moment, and because I'm kind of ahead and bang on where I need to be, we're able to trial these things and just make sure we're bang on. So yeah, that is the setup. We'll check in tomorrow again, we'll see where we're at, and then we'll decide what we want to do over the next few days. But I'm super excited to just crack on, put the foot down, go back, because think of it, when I go back to normal baseline food, it's going to be like 1,000 calories pulled off on training days, and then like, what, 14 pulled off on rest days, plus steps back up to 10,000 from 6, and plus climb back in as well. So as you probably imagine, that's going to create a big jump forwards over the following then, like, you know, 7 days. So bring it on. Right guys, so we have a delivery today. So this is actually from Dolphin Fitness. This is where I get a lot of my supplements from. I get them from a few different places, but these always have this, the cheapest and the quickest delivery as well. This is my go-to way. So cookies and cream by Mutant, the ISO Surge, amazing. With whey, my digestion isn't the best, so there's a lot of ways that don't agree with me. I've been using this for like over a year now because I found one that works, and I'm like, right, this is perfect. I want a different flavour, but when I'm in prep, I get I'm like, right, I can't change anything. Once prep is prep, that's it. So I'll probably try a few different flavours once this is over as well. But then this is...
That's a lie, you won't.
We
both know you won't.
I love routine, I probably won't. But this tastes like white chocolate Kinder Bueno. White Kinder Bueno.
Bueno.
Yeah, that's kind of what it tastes like. Then we have Digest Max to make us poo. Because prep, we can't poo. It
is what it is.
It is what it is. So we got Digest Max by Strom. I've used this before. I haven't needed it, but now coming into the last few weeks of prep, the last thing I want to be doing is, everything's good at the moment, but I don't want to be getting bloated and stuff. So I'm gonna add this in and see if this makes a difference. And then this is open. I got Love Heart, trained by JP. So anyone assisted, that should be a staple. Also, we got another delivery just now. So on prep, right? You know what these are already. On prep, because you have lack of food, lack of energy, and there's not much going on, it's almost like we look for like hits of dopamine. And a lot of people,
you do.
A lot of people, that's why a lot of people prep spent.
That's true.
And buy stuff because it's like they don't spend money on anything else.
Can't spend money on food.
Yeah, just food. So I saw these and like I saw for like a few weeks. I was like, I'm not getting them. I don't need them. But then I was like, fuck it, I'll get them because they are nice now. I will wear them. So got these lads. Beautiful. I need a new pair of Jordans. So yeah, that is a good day. Rest day today. More food. Cool actually brought in another high day today with some more muffins, etc. as well. Weight didn't really budge yesterday. 0.2 kg up since yesterday's food. So another day of food today, and then we'll crack on. Feeling a little bit fuller. I can actually start to feel muscles actually contracting now again, which I haven't been able to. So yeah, let's go. And that is me over and out in today's one, guys. An exciting few weeks ahead, a big few weeks. So next week, 2.5 weeks out, the next video will be a pulse session. I'm just kind of going through how we approach training slightly different coming into the last couple of weeks and kind of what we do. And then obviously we have peak week vlogs, we have show day and a few show days which I'll be competing in, which stay tuned and I'll kind of go through them in the next video as well. But yeah, there's a lot to come, and everything that, you know, this kind of series has kind of led up to will all be coming over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I'm excited. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and share if you watch, please. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.